Boys, how we doing? Welcome back to another episode of Building a God Squad here in NHL 24. This week, the game has been a bit of a struggle for your boy. I've been struggling with the game pretty much since the Bobby Orr update, and it's a few different things. For whatever reason, just simple player switches and simple passes in this game don't come very simply for me, especially since the Bobby Orr update. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's in my head or not. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of that Bobby Orr update and how the gameplay is. And we got a lot to cover today, but we're going to start with why I'm struggling here. I can't score goals. The offense is kind of up and down for me. The changes to the Michigan, I feel, have made skill zoning that much more effective. And I have just struggled with kind of adapting to that. At some points, I feel like I figured it out. And at some points, I feel like I can't score at all. Also, to make things worse, my goaltending has been absolutely brutal. My goalie, Markstrom, has not been able to stop a beach ball. Dude! How? I don't press any buttons there. And with all that combined, and me just not being confident in my own abilities in this video game, my skill rating dropped over 200 points. I was comfortably in Div 2. I am now sometimes struggling in Div 3. So that's where I'm at. Let me know in the comments again how you guys have been with this game the last couple weeks. Have you noticed a big difference, or is that just me? So I decided to make some changes with the squad. The boys needed a little change in the feng shui, and step one was finding a new goalie. Fortunately, the first goalie that I turned to, I used simply because he was in my collection and I know that he's a pretty good goalie. So I decided to throw Base Hellebuck into my game, and it worked. It worked big time. Well, that was a little lucky and then unlucky. But Hellebuck is the fucking GOAT here. Let's go, bud. Also, I had to mix things up with the jerseys. Went from the orange Mighty Ducks jersey and the San Diego Gulls jersey to a couple of Mighty Ducks jerseys, the OG Eggplants and the reverse retro version 1 for the Ducks, just to mix things up, mix the mojo. And you know what? For the most part, it worked. I started playing a lot better. Yup. Yup. And our Markstrom, especially, for whatever reason, Markstrom has a tough time with the sharp angle shots. Part of why I stopped using them. And this dude is gone. See you later, bud. All right, we are 2-0 on Hut Champs. 2-0 with our new Mighty Duck jerseys. And 2-0 with our new starting goalie, Connor Hellebuck, who has played phenomenal. And let's be honest, the real reason why I started playing better was more so because I wasn't getting one crazy obnoxious goal against at least every single game with Markstrom and net. Connor Hellebuck seemed to shut the door. He wasn't letting in too many goals that he shouldn't have, if any, for a while. And that obviously allowed me to just play smoothly, not play frustrated like the game was working against me, which sometimes I have a bad habit of getting into. So my gameplay started looking much better. I ended up going on an 8-2 run in Hut Champs to start the run. And I think I finished 8-3. I did not get to play a whole lot this week. That probably doesn't help when you're trying to get your game right. But the Hut Champs run was great with Connor Hellebuck with the new jerseys. The mojo was rocking. And then as I was playing some Rivals Monday night, trying to get my max Rivals rank that I could, this happened. I threw up this tweet on Twitter. If you're not following me, link down in the description. Please go follow me. I'd really appreciate it. I ran into a bunch of goalies, a bunch of opponents using Jake Ottinger, I think 7 games in a row. And he was shutting the door on me. I was not losing games, but I was only winning by 1 against players that I probably should have been, shutting the door on and, probably make rage quit. But I was barely winning, and a lot of it had to do with this Jake Ottinger card just playing phenomenal. So I thought, you know what? This card keeps stoning me. I'm going to try him out. Not that Hellebuck was playing bad, but I was like, you know what? We're going to try out Jake Ottinger, and it didn't work. How many times is that going to happen to me? This guy has played 4 Rivals games. He's getting bounces like that. So I ended up leaving Jake Ottinger in the net for 8 games played, all Rivals games. He went 2-6. Now, keep in mind, maybe I wasn't playing the greatest, and it's kind of a small sample size, but 2-6 with an 83 save percentage, 2.87 goals against. He was not necessarily saving the goals that he should have been saving like Connor Hellebuck was. He was letting in a few stinkers, and I just could not rely on a good save from my goalie. So we're going back to Connor Hellebuck. So here is how the squad is looking this week. No major changes. Obviously, we got Hellebuck in net now. And then the next step that I need to make with this squad is I need to add a right-handed defenseman. I am going to wait till week 2 of this current event to come out, just in case there is a good righty that comes out. I also am probably going to make a Leo Carlson MSP if they give us one. I'm just praying that they give us a usable MSP card. Maybe I could use at center, even if he's not very good. I can use him at center on like my third line or something, bump Crosby down. And then I am trying to start saving things and stuff and have cards in my inventory to prepare for Team of the Year. And the last thing I wanted to cover today is we are getting another new update coming this week, Thanksgiving Day. The 2 big things are going to be they're finally nerfing the hip checks, which are totally broken in this game, and they are finally way lowering the amount of AI penalties. Hopefully they do it a ton. Personally, I don't think AI penalties should even be in the game, at least not online. I think overall, the biggest issue I have with NHL 24 is there's just at least so far, there's a lot of things that are just negative, and they negatively impact your playing experience for really no reason. There's no positive value in a lot of these features, but it is nice to see that they're working on trying to fix these things. They're looking at our feedback and they're trying to make improvements. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. 7 full days of pack luck. I guarantee it. You're going to get 7 full days of pack luck if you drop a like on this video. Thanks for watching, boys. See you in the next one.